TIL. That one company owns Louis Vuitton, Tiffany, Dior, Fendi, Givenchy, Marc Jacobs, Stella McCartney, Sephora, and Princess Yachts. Today I learned. Just want to right. For those curious and don't want to click. It's LVMH. Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy. Here are the brands. Wines and spirits: Au Yun Ardbeg, Belvedere, Bodega Numanthia, Chandon, Chateau d'Esclans, Whispering Angel, Chateau Cheval Blanc, Chateau d'Aquim, Chateau Menuti, Cheval des Andes, Clos des Lambres, Cloudy Bay, Colgan, Cellars Dom Perignon, Glenmorangie, Hennessy, Krugmercier, Moet, and Chandon, Newton Vineyard, Ruinart, Terrazas de Los Andes, Vieuf, Cliquot, Volcan de Mi, Tierra, Woodenville, Clos 19, Fashion and Leather Goods: Berluti, Celine, Christian Dior, Emilio Pucci, Fendi, Givenchy, J.W. Anderson, Kenzo, Loro Piana, Louis Vuitton, Marc Jacobs, Moynat, Off-White, Pateau, Phoebe, Philo, Ramoa, Stella McCartney Perfumes and Cosmetics, Acqua di Parma, Benefit Cosmetics, Bite Beauty, Chaling, Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, Fresh Perfumes, Givenchy, Guerlain, Kenzo Perfumes, KVD, Vegan Beauty, Maison Francis Kirkjohn, Makeup Forever, Marc Jacobs Beauty, Officine Universelle, Bouliol, Henriksen Perfumes, Christian Dior Perfumes, Lo, Sephora Watches and Jewelry, Bulgari, Chomit, Daniel Roth, Fred Gerald, Genta, Hublot, Repossi, Tag Heuer, Tiffany and Company, Zenith Selective Retailing, DFSLA, Grande Épicerie, La Samaritaine, Le Bon Marché, Starboard Cruise Services, 24s. Other activities: Belmond, Bulgari Hotel and Resorts, Maisons Cheval Blanc, Connaissance des Arts, Cova, Investir, Jardin de Climatation, Le Parisien, Les Echos, Radio Classique, Royal Van Lent, Real Timah, 5051. Wait until you research sunglasses. Rubik's Algorithms, 4738. The world is just one big Monopoly game. It's a long game, but I've only ever seen one player win. Somulf, 1569. Even Jacobs by Marc Jacobs for Marc by Marc Jacobs in collaboration with Marc Jacobs for Marc by Marc Jacobs? Nabati, 295. Here's the website of a guy who happens to like Pink Floyd, who explains how most of the billionaires sit on each other's boards of directors. It's a very cozy bed at the top. https://welcometothemachine.co. Cracked dry ice. 49. Is that owned by Salma Hayek's billionaire husband, or does he own the other luxury conglomerate? Old watch lover. 382. TIL of Haim Salomon, the man who financed the American Revolution. He was set to become the richest man in the country, but as the money owed to him was never repaid, he died penniless at the age of 44. Today I learned. Look _at _ya, look _at _ya. Greater than he requested below market interest rates. And he never asked for repayment. Greater than Solomon is believed to have granted outright bequests to men who he thought were unsung heroes of the revolution who had become impoverished during the war. Greater than the Treaty of Paris, signed on September 3, 1783, ended the Revolutionary War but not the financial problems of the newly established nation. America's war debt to France was never properly repaid, which was part of the cascade of events leading to the French Revolution. Greater than the financier died suddenly and in poverty on January 8, 1785, in Philadelphia, due to the failure of governments and private lenders to repay the debt incurred by the war. His family was left penniless at his death at age 44. The hundreds of thousands of dollars of continental debt Solomon bought with his own fortune were worth only about 10 cents on the dollar when he died. I'm a bit confused. How do we interpret all of this? Quote, Donna Chessie, 3445. Polish Americans and Polish-born rebels helped a lot in the American Revolution. Pulaski and Kosciuszko were legends, but Solomon isn't brought up as often as he should be. Rokokos. 2066. That's the true Og, literally the funding father. Mexcal. 865. Thanks, Haim. I'll get you that money on Tuesday. Overheat belief. 508. Obscure fact of the day. 70s folk star Jim Croce is buried in Haim Solomon Memorial Park west of Philadelphia. Retro Metro Show. 38. He's one of the men who financed it. Robert Morris, who has a university in Pittsburgh named after him, was another. I believe he died in debtor's prison. Lato 1776. 36. TIL. With a running start, Usain Bolt ran a 100 meters in 8.70 seconds in 2009. Today I learned. Chill watching. What is his best 100 meters time during any stretch of his 200 meters runs? Just another actuary. 1784. That means he was traveling at about 25.7 miles per hour or 41.4 kilometers per hour. C. Vanwage, 5542. At the London Olympics, the Jamaican 4x 100 meters relay team won gold with a time of 36.84 seconds, which works out as an average of 9.21 seconds per runner. For context, Bolt's 100 meters WR time is 9.58 seconds. Global Mamu. 698. That's equivalent to running the 40-yard dash in 3.18 seconds. Foggy Sneaks. 670. I read an article once and it talked about how your name can affect who you are. It said people named Dennis were more likely to be dentists, and if you were named Austin or Dallas, it was more likely you would live in those cities in Texas. It interviewed people like Tito Beveridge and how he was good at making drinks, and talked about how Usain Bolt and Didi Trotter were good at running. If anybody could find this article, it'd be great. Fluffy_war_bunny. 925. That's a speeding ticket in a school zone fast. See you soon too. 74. TIL residential lawns in the US use up about 9 billion gallons of water every day. Today I learned. Some people wait. That is approximately 2.7% of all water usage in the US. Fake login 12,345, 2,347. Mine only uses rainwater cause I def ain't watering that shit. GLXXMYSVNDXY. 473. It rains so much here I rarely have to water my lawn. XA0 in the last 2 years I've watered my lawn 4 times. XA0, and even then not all of the lawn. Just the sun-scorched parts. Not browsing. 292. My neighbors water constantly and then mow like 3x per week. I mow like once every 2 weeks and never water. My grass is greener. I'm also the only one who gets fireflies because they all spray the shit out of their lawns. Mubi the Golden Sock. 291. I've never watered my lawn. I rarely see anybody water their lawn in my neighborhood. Brown grass everywhere. Certainly ambivalent. 58. Use up is an interesting way of putting it since it goes right back into the water cycle. Immediate product 167. 38.